I'm an Android user. Multiple videos that I posted about Android devices and how I trash talk on Apple completely, such as these ones. Not only that, but I've been getting lots and lots of comments lately of people telling me that the iPhone 17 Pro Max is good enough to make an Android user switch. But seeing all these crazy new features with the S26 Ultra, I'm not sure that this could be the breaking point. But I can't just go off of watching tutorials. I had to see it for myself. So I bought a trash phone 17 Pro Max. I got this to see if it can make a long-time Samsung user switch to iOS. Let's just open this thing up because holy moly, you guys glaze iPhone and I just need to see the real stuff. I have one family member who does use iPhone. So we got all this stuff, holy packaging, just right off the bat. Samsung would never do me this dirty. Right off the bat, this is a heavy phone. I got a silver version because everyone uses the orange one, and that blue one scratches so much. So if I do plan on ever using this as my normal phone, I don't want to scratch it. So this is the 17 Pro Max, I guess. Alright, so I had got a bunch of stuff, so if you don't want to watch me unboxing all the accessories for this and you just want to see the iPhone 17 Pro Max, skip to this timestamp that I'll put on the screen somewhere, and that will be after I unbox all this stuff. But if you want to watch it, just stick around and watch it. Alright, so first let's go ahead and move this stuff. What I'm going to do is these earbuds, because you just spent $1,200 on a brand new iPhone. I know dang well you're not going to buy some $300 AirPods just to listen to music. These are the wireless stereo earbuds, and as always, everything in this video will be linked below, even the iPhone 17 Pro Max, sadly. So the first thing you get is this satisfying open. You get some stuff, and then the AirPods themselves, or earbuds, I guess. Oh, they come wrapped up. This is them. They don't look bad for the price. These were like, I think, 20 bucks max. About that. Inside comes with charger, I'm guessing. Yep, and you know it's old because it has USB-A with USB-C. Alright, the second thing I got was this Total screen protector. It has nice reviews. It was pretty cheap because, like I said, if you're going to spend so much money on this phone, you might as well get a nice screen protector that's still budget friendly but has so many good reviews. Linked in the description as well. So let's just... Man, I hate these tapes. They had tape thinking you're going to be able to get a leverage on it, but you never really get that. Like, okay. And I like this one because it has like one of those ones that you can manually put it on, so you never have any bubbles in it. Not sponsored, by the way, but there it is. Nice. So screen protectors are in there. It actually feels nice. It's thick glass. If you can see that, that's pretty thick for a screen protector. Pretty sure it's, no, that's only one actually. And then it has the handy tool to help you in case you're a toddler and you don't know how to do it. But yeah, and then the wipes and stuff to clean your thing before you do it, and all that stuff. Next up we got is this charger. It's a 10-foot USB-C charging cable. Pretty sure it's 100 watts, or let me see. Doesn't say, but it was made in China, so that's how you know it's authentic and beautiful. Just like the Trump phone, assembled in America, but legally made in China. You don't really need anything to do with it. Yeah, 10-foot, holy moly, this is some good quality. If you can't see, this is like carbon fiber or something, so you don't have to worry about it tearing. There's two in here, two 10-foot cords, which are really nice. Holy moly, I'm choking on nothing. But yeah, very nice. We have the iPhone case. Now, this may look like a ripoff, but it is a good case. I think I spent 40 bucks on it. If you're going to get a good phone, please, for the love of God, get a good case, man. If you can't bother buying a good case because it's too expensive, then you shouldn't have an expensive phone. You can't get an expensive phone and buy a $10 case that is going to break. So let's just open this. Alright, you already know it has the cleaning stuff for some reason. Oh, it comes with a camera bump. That's why. It comes with a camera bump. You really don't need this. I swear, if you're buying this, it costs like $70 separately. If you're buying a camera lens protector, you need to get a life. You cannot, like, I get you care about your phone, but the camera lenses are made out of this material that I'm showing right here. It is not going to break. It is stronger than the phone itself. The odds of you scratching that is pretty much impossible unless you were physically grabbing a knife and stabbing it, which there is a guy who does do durability tests, and it's not fun to watch. But here is the case. If I can get it out. Oh, well, cool. It comes with a screen protector, but this is probably cheap. Let's just see how easily it breaks. Whoa. Well, it actually bent more than I expected, but let's see how easy it breaks. If I just do a little tap, you already get some dents in there. I don't know if that's gonna pick up on camera. Oops. Yeah, it's not gonna pick up on camera, but there is some tiny dents right about there. So definitely don't use the screen protector that is in a phone case. I don't even know if I'm gonna use this camera bump, but I might if I decide. But this is the actual case. This is metal, so you can use it as a phone stand. Pretty nice. This apparently does not get yellow, and for $45, I'm assuming it does. This magnet is 10 times stronger than the magnet built into this, which Apple users glaze the magnetic field on this, but for Samsung, you could just get a magnetic charger, which is what Apple users do anyways. So let me clean up, and we'll finally get into this review. All right, it's time for the iPhone, and I know you guys love the satisfying peels and stuff, so I'm not going to talk during this because I want you guys to get the authentic experience. Okay, I didn't want to say this, but I love this color. This phone looks beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. So for someone who hates iPhone, this is kind of making me a little anxious because this looks way better than the iPhone. I mean the S24 Ultra. I'm a little scared now, but let's finish the peel because you guys still need the peel. All right. Okay, so for satisfactory levels, I'm not gonna lie, this iPhone unboxing was 10 times more satisfying than any Android I've ever unboxed, to be honest with you. Very beautiful. One thing an Android user does not get used to is the buttons on this side. For a normal Android, which I don't have right now, all the buttons are right here. No buttons right here. But I do know there is a action button, I'm pretty sure. Over there, yeah. And then I don't know what or maybe this is the action button, this is the camera button. Okay, now let's get into the stuff that comes in it. So the stuff that comes in it is this charger. Pretty sure this is just telling you there's no SIM because you are beautiful now. I don't know why they gave that little packaging. iPhone. Yeah. You no longer need a physical SIM card. Apply.com/eSIM. So that's everything that comes in it. Let's power this thing on. It's charged. I can't believe I am holding an iPhone right now. Like one day when I was way younger, when I got my first phone, it was a Galaxy A05, really old phone, about 5 or 7 years ago. I got that phone and I swore to never use an Apple because I've loved electronics. I've loved electronics until I was like 6 years old. I used to do stuff with computers, tablets. Hello to you too. Tablets, computers, all that kind of stuff. And I've always loved it. But one thing I've swore to is to never use an iPhone. This came brand new and it's like about 60%. So I'm actually going to get the screen protector on first because I don't want to get my nasty fingerprints on this. So quick montage of that. All right, it's the next day. I have been using the iPhone 17 Pro Max, only the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I set it up and everything, and I've only been using it for about a whole day, along with all the accessories like those cheap earbuds, the screen protector. I did not use the back panel because it does not look good, and you really don't need it. This is enough. But I do want to say there are some things that I love about this phone, like absolutely love about it, and then there are some things that I don't really like about it. I don't even think "don't like" is strong enough for how much I dislike it. Like, some of these things are making me consider just switching back to Android. I might even switch to my Nokia flip phone because, like, honestly, it's just absolutely insane how bad these design flaws are. But let me just get in and tell you the things that I actually like about this about this iPhone 17 Pro Max. The camera is so nice. Like, I'll put up a video that's playing from this camera, so I'll put that up right now. Alright, this is the front camera, by the way, and as you can see, it's almost as good as the S24 back camera. Well, I'm using the front camera right now, but the back camera, this is a nice phone, and as you know, I'm moving a lot, and it's very stable. You get a very stable thing. I don't know about the microphone. You can tell me about the microphone, or I'll put it on screen, what I think about the microphone, but honestly, it's a very nice touch, and I like this camera a lot better than the than the Samsung. Next, one of the biggest things I used to dog on to iOS users was the fact that their customization sucks. But this year they got a huge update. You can change so much, and you can do so much with your display, your settings, all of that. You can change so much, and you have more control over your camera, and not only that, but how you can use and how you can look at the phone. Like, just look at the lock screen. It looks so nice. I never knew they could do that 3D stuff. So as I'm editing this video right now, I just realized I forgot to say one of the other things I like. And one of the things I really like about this is the animations. The animations look so smooth when you're opening the phone or you're getting apps open or all that stuff. So it's really smooth, and I really like that about the phone itself, because it feels a lot smoother than other 120 hertz screens. So for this one, it's pretty good that it only has 120 hertz, but it feels a lot smoother than other phones that you have out there. I think I already said that all the things I liked, besides the fact that I love the design of this phone. This phone looks so nice. Fits comfortably in your hand. I like the action button and the camera button. It adds a lot more mobility and makes it easier to do anything. But now let's get on to the things that I don't really like and could make me switch back. A lot of you guys are probably going to agree with me on. So for Android, when you put on the simple gestures, like how iOS had first, one of the things that Android took from iOS, but if you put on simple gestures, you can easily swipe back. You can like swipe on your either the left side or the right side, and it will take you off the page. For iPhone, on the other hand, you can't. So it does go back for some things, but most websites and apps, you're gonna have to manually look for the button that takes you off, which is very annoying for convenience, especially if you have this I think it's 6.9-inch display. If you have this giant display, it's really annoying to put your whole hand over to the other side just so you can get off of something and go back. I really just don't like the fact that the notifications, I have to scroll down, and it puts me back on the lock screen. The lock screen is so annoying to be on, and you can't scroll down. You can't scroll down. You have to go to the very bottom and then scroll upwards just to get rid of it. On Android, you're able to just scroll down, and you're still on the app that you're using. You're not put back on the screensaver just to look at notifications, and the notifications are so vague. They don't tell you what you're looking at. They just say, oh, notification from YouTube, oh, notification from this person, or it just says they texted you. Like, it's very annoying. The biggest thing that I hate is Siri. Siri is trash. I use Gemini and Google all the time to navigate things and stuff, but Siri can't do anything. All she can do is do tasks. If I ask her something, like for the web, she can't do any of that. I ask her, yo, can you search up this? I don't understand. Or I ask her some basic questions on how to navigate this phone, because as a new iPhone user, I need to learn how to do it. And I wanted to ask Siri, and Siri does not know how to do it at all. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Siri is very smart with your personal information on this phone, and I really like how you can ask them to do something or find an image, and they will do it. And I know that they're getting Gemini on iOS 27, I believe, and I should wait for that one, so that's not gonna change my thought on the iOS. So I've been using those cheap AirPods, earbuds, whatever you want to call them, and they are actually really good. So I'm going to say those are worth it. If you're paying $200 to $300 for AirPods, then you need to actually go do something. But the charger, worth it as well. It charges pretty fast. At 45 watts, it's still pretty fast because, you know, Samsung just updated to 65, I'm pretty sure. So for 45 watts, it still seems regular. It doesn't seem too slow because this is the first year that I have had a faster charging phone. But yeah, it's definitely nice to have a phone that still charges pretty fast. I can never see myself using MagSafe because I like to have my phone charged as fast as it can. I don't mind the cord. At 25 watts, I'm pretty sure charging a iPhone is going to take a while, especially because it's a 5080 milliamp battery. So it's definitely going to be a while, but I think that I'm honestly going to say going into the ecosystem of iPhone, even though this is not all iPhone products besides the phone itself, it's definitely worth it. And I'm going to say I think I'm switching to iPhone. And before you guys flame me on Android, I'm going to still test it out for about a week or two. I'll upload a couple more videos on the iPhone itself, and then I'll determine if I actually like it or if I want to switch back to my Android, and I'll keep you guys updated in my community post if I switch to it. If you guys want to see more videos just like this, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and watch my other videos. I'll put one video right here talking about a S26, you can see that one because it's brand new, S26 versus iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I'll put another one here of a video that YouTube recommends for you, and I'll do that right now. So see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to say it's worth it. Peace.